do you have nice words for the UK and England? You know, what do I think about the UK and England? Um, they had beautiful culture. The original culture of the UK and England, the original Celtic culture was beautiful. It was a polytheistic culture. It's the pre-Christian culture. Beautiful. Even the Anglo-Saxon culture, the pre-Christian culture was beautiful. But the Celtic culture was even better. The music, if you listen to Celtic music, for example, folk music, which has Celtic origin in the UK and England, that originates in the UK, England, that region, even Scottish Irish music, it's incredibly beautiful. They have something called the Celtic harp, the harp overall, and so on. And um, what's the guy's name? I forget the musician's name. There are many musicians who have explored Celtic, fusing Celtic music with other kinds of music. For example, Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, most people think of Led Zeppelin as a hard rock band, but Led Zeppelin, at least 40% of the music is acoustic, non-electric. Okay, and a lot of the music is folk music. And it's not very well known that Led Zeppelin came to India, Mumbai, Bombay, it was then called, in the 1970s, and recorded a whole session album with local musicians. And if you listen to the bootleg recordings, you can see it's so natural to that these two styles of music fuse together so naturally. And the folk influences in Led Zeppelin's music are Celtic folk influences. Um, Davy Graham was a musician. I think he has passed away, but in the 60s, 50s, and 60s, he started experimenting, fusing Celtic music with Indian music, and he found that it's just a natural combination that just works naturally well together. Indian instruments like the tabla, sitar, etc., and Celtic music just naturally work together. So there is a very ancient connection between the cultures of India and the Celtic culture of Ireland, Scotland, and the pre-Christian England. And you know, so their culture used to be beautiful. Now it's been destroyed, first of all, by the Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons, well, it's just invasions happen. But yeah, the polytheistic culture was beautiful, which was destroyed by the Christians, and that's sad. Some of it still exists. It's a subsurface current kind of thing. So yeah, their music is beautiful. Okay, and what else can I say? Nice things about England, UK. I'm pretty fond of Scotland, Ireland. Very nice people, nice landscape. You can have 4 seasons in one day, and I would say it's a great place to visit. There's a lot of natural beauty there. Very nice culture. I like the languages, the Scottish Gaelic, Scottish language, the Irish Gaelic language, and so on. Even the Welsh language. There's a lot of languages in there that have all been suppressed by the English language. The English are a very hegemonic people, and they've done a lot of harm to the local cultures, actually. So there's a lot of good in England too. Of course, England has been a force of great destruction for us here in India and so on. And today, one kind of feels that they are reaping the fruits of what they sowed here, because today there's a whole immigration issue in England. They have selectively brought in certain kinds of immigrants from the subcontinent, not Indians, but the Pakistani flavor of immigrants, Pakistani Bangladeshis, and they are now creating havoc in England. So yeah, it's sad. It kind of makes me sad at a certain level to see that. But you reap what you sow, I would say.